One of the most common things I hear about these days, and let me know if you feel the same way, is everybody's so goddamn tired all the time. And my goal with this video is to make you, watching this video right now, understand where you may be sabotaging your energy and your sleep and how to fix that. Because you are too amazing and too awesome to sleepwalk your way through life. You need to be present, you need to be energized, you need to be focused, and that's exactly what I'm going to help you with in this video. So let's get started. It seems like no matter how much sleep you get, you just can't seem to perk yourself up. And we're told that this is really a problem which people in their 70s and their 80s find. But there's people in the 20s and in the 30s which just can't seem to stay awake or function for a full day without needing a nap. People feeling constantly unmotivated, exhausted, lacking in energy, lacking in drive, no focus. Feeling sluggish throughout the day has almost become normal. Like we wake up, we sit on our phones for a bit, we get up, we make a coffee, we feel okay for a few minutes while getting ready to work, and then fatigue slams us in the car and railroads us at work. We feel like shit when we're spending time with family, and it's almost like caffeine is now the life drug which keeps us going. And then we spend all day absolutely exhausted. We get in bed at night and we still can't sleep. Rates of insomnia are going through the roof. People are more irritable, people are more anxious, more depressed, sitting on your phone at 2 in the morning, doom scrolling, watching YouTube, which by the way, if that's how you're watching me right now, hi, you should be going to sleep. But here's the thing, it doesn't have to be this way. Like, seriously. Over the years, I've worked some crazy hours, some crazy shifts. I used to be a delivery driver working throughout the night, 6 nights a week, working like 100 hours a week. I was a residential support worker for children with autism, so I'd be awake quite often throughout the night. And then of course, I was a police officer for about a decade, so I worked split shifts, I worked different shifts, throwing family, throwing commitments. If there's anyone who knows what it's like to be tired, it's me. I actually used to hallucinate, and I've seen lampposts crossing the road, I shit you not. And this is why it's so important that we tackle this issue of ever being so chronically fatigued all the time. And in this video, I'm going to explain the main 3 things which I teach people inside my shift worker community, which is in the description of this video. And if you are interested in joining, you get a 5-day free trial when you sign up, and there's also a 30-day money back guarantee. Like that's how confident I am that you're going to enjoy it. We talk about sleep, we talk about fatigue, we talk about exercise, we talk about diet, we talk about lots and lots of good things, and it's just a great community filled with people who just champion each other as well. We're actually starting our March challenge very soon, so if you don't want to miss out, make sure you join. So the first thing is movement. The body wants to get outside, it wants to get sunlight, and just getting outside for 30 minutes a day be sure to massively reduce stress, improve energy, and drastically increase alertness and mood. Sunlight first thing in the morning has so many benefits for our body clock. Rather than just sitting in bed first thing in the morning doom scrolling, the thing you need to do is when you get up, don't sit on your phone, get outside, get some sunlight, and you'll just feel so much better throughout the day. Oh, and a little tip, if you work nights or you work shifts and you get up when it's dark, you can get one of these Lux lamps which replicates sunlight, and also maybe taking some vitamin D capsules as well. But of course, I'm just a YouTuber, I'm not a doctor. Speak to your doctor about that. But the key thing is not sitting on your phone as soon as you wake up in the morning. If you want to feel energized, you want to feel great, then make sure you're getting up and you're getting outside, you get some sunlight. It's the best antidepressant in the world. The next thing, and you're probably not going to like this one, is this thing. For those of you that are still here, your mobile phone is addictive and it's designed that way, but it's not your fault. They are purposely designed by psychologists, by people who work in gambling and in casinos, on how to make you stay on your phone as much as possible. They are incredibly addictive by design. People even have car accidents because they're unable to pull themselves away from their phone while they're driving. Our mobile phone is often the first thing we see when we wake up and the last thing we see before we go to bed. And using your phone during key moments of the day is sabotaging your sleep, your energy, your mood, your focus, in 3 main ways. Firstly, as soon as you wake up, you aren't getting up and going outside and spending time outdoors, getting sunlight, getting those natural endorphins. You also aren't going to sleep at a proper time either, because when you should go to bed, you stay up doom scrolling, and then you get in bed, and guess what? You carry on doom scrolling. Therefore, you wake up tired, you're drinking your caffeine, you're drinking your coffee, you wake up doom scrolling, and the cycle just perpetuates and continues. because you feel unmotivated, you feel exhausted, and you also don't feel like doing much during the day. Dopamine levels get depleted, but that's like an entirely different video. But like I mentioned before, there's also the hidden impact as well, which is when you are on your phone, you're likely getting animated. You might be watching something which annoys you, you might be watching something which is funny, something which is upsetting, something that is rage-inducing, which then means that when you go to bed, you're feeling upset and annoyed, meaning it's actually harder for you to go to sleep anyway. So what I advise people do is implement a digital sunset. So maybe have a cutoff point when you first look at your phone, maybe an hour after waking, and then you have a set bedtime, whether that's 9, 10, 11 o'clock. You don't use your phone for a couple of hours beforehand. Now, there's a couple of ways that you can do this. You can either put your phone in another room, you can delete the apps, you can put your phone on Do Not Disturb, or I use something called the Brick. The Brick is an exceptional tool, and what it does is it blocks your phone, meaning that you have to actually go out of your way to unbrick your phone. So it just creates an additional step. It creates a pattern interrupt, and it's improved my focus, it's improved my sleep, it's improved my workload, it's improved my well-being. It's an absolute fantastic device, and there is a link in the description of this video for a promotional code. And if you do buy it, I get a little bit of a commission, and I believe it's actually a discount code as well. So, you know, it helps both of us out. So yeah, get the Brick. Lastly, caffeine. Coffee, energy drinks, tea, they all do one thing, is they steal from you. Caffeine is an amazing tool to keep us focused, to keep us alert, and to perk us up when we're feeling tired. And without boring you with the science of caffeine, caffeine is a stimulant and it stays in our body for about 10 hours after we finish drinking it. So it's currently 10:15 in the morning. This cup of coffee will still be in my system in 10 hours time. So if you drink a coffee at like 4 in the afternoon, that coffee's still going to be in your system by midnight. So if you drink a coffee at 4 o'clock and you try to go to bed at 9 or 10, you still have a stimulant in your system. Not only that, if you drink caffeine as soon as you wake up, there's a hormone in our brain called adenosine, which needs to clear when we wake up. And adenosine is the sleep hormone. It's what builds up during the day and makes us feel tired. So if we drink caffeine when we wake up, we are blocking the adenosine, which needs to clear. And then we continue drinking caffeine throughout the day. That adenosine builds up and up and up, which is why we feel so tired during the day, because we haven't yet fully woken up from our night's sleep the day before. And then this is a vicious cycle, because we're tired when we wake up, so we drink a coffee. We're tired throughout the day, so we drink more coffee. And when we go to bed, we are filled with caffeine and can't sleep, meaning we are tired again the next day. And if you're coming off a night shift as well, if you drink a coffee at 3 in the morning and you're trying to go to bed at 8, 9 o'clock, again, the same issue happens. You're still wired, you're still filled with caffeine, and plus you've also got the sun keeping you awake as well. So having a cut-off window for caffeine is important. Wait an hour after you wake up to drink caffeine, and then maybe stop drinking a cup of coffee about 12, 1 in the afternoon. And I know what you're thinking, if I don't drink coffee, I'll be too tired. You probably will have a couple of days feeling a bit more sluggish, but over time, and implementing this caffeine routine, this caffeine schedule, you'll eventually feel so awake and alert due to how much your sleep has improved, you won't even need caffeine. And within a few days, you'll feel amazing. You'll have so much more energy, feel so much more alive, so much more awake, so much more focused, have so much more energy. Right, hope you enjoyed the video. Check out this one. Until next time, see you later.